It's a rainy day today and I'm going to pop into Babies R Us to get a few things for our newest pop hauler. And while I'm here, might as well check out Toys R Us and see if they got any new pops. Come along. They've got these clearance pops over here, so there's some Ozarks. I really like that show, but I'm not a big fan of the pops exactly. Snoop Dogg would be cool to add because we recently got one. I've got a friend who's a Jags fan, maybe that. Not a big fan, don't know much about Cuphead. There wasn't really much else in the clearance stuff, so I'll just come over to the main section. As usual, bunch of Star Wars, always lots of Marvel. We've got Wakanda Forever. This is a pretty cool one. I still haven't seen that movie yet, though, but oh man! Batman and Batwing. This one might be coming home with me today. If you like some music, there's some Pantera, some U2. And then up above, we've got some pretty good clearance sales on these Joffreys with Harry Potters, but I think we're up to date on all those, so I won't be getting those today. Just a bunch more pops up here. You can see some of the new Guardians of the Galaxy. I haven't got any of those. Not sure if we'll collect those ones or not. And then a little bit lower, we had some Sopranos and some Seinfeld. Which reminds me, I think I should do a video with all the Seinfeld pops we've got. Quite a few of them. And there's the Squid Games. A bunch of those. Guessing those haven't been selling very well. And up top, we got this WWE calendar I'm kind of interested in, but for 50 bucks, I feel like it's already kind of late in the year. I probably won't pick that one up yet. And then just a bunch more music ones over here. And some random baseball. And we're back. So I did end up getting a couple of Funko Pops from Toys R Us, and we'll check those out in just a second. What I would like to show first is a Funko Pop that my stepsister sent us as a congratulations on the baby. So I guess we could call this Sophie's first pop. Here it is. This is a beauty. It's the 2020 Summer Convention Limited Edition Mr. Freeze. Now this is from the Batman and Robin Batman film. Hilarious movie, especially in the chronology of Batman. I think this pop is going to be fantastic in adding to my collection. I've got a few of the Batman and Robins, and I think what I'll do is at some point I'll do a video about all of the Batman pops that I have. So I just wanted to show this one off and say thank you very much to Maddie if you're watching this video. Very gracious of your family for sending this out to us. We'll set this one off to the side and let's take a look at the couple pops that I ended up picking up from Toys R Us. First one I'm going to show is something I snagged that's not even for me, Trevor Lawrence, so I can send this to my friend who is a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. If you're an NFL fan, I think they do a pretty good job on these Funko Pops. If we just take a quick look inside at the pop here, the thing I love about the NFL quarterbacks in particular are that they all look like they're kind of in mid-throw. It's just a nice little action shot here, and you'll see in this pop, it's awesome that they've got the long hair for Trevor Lawrence, right? It's really hanging down. That's pretty unique in terms of some of the other Funko Pop quarterbacks that they have. And they've got even little details here, like the towel hanging off the front of his pants. So it's a really cool look. It says Jaguars on the back of the helmet, if you saw that there too. So lots of little details that Funko Pop puts into these things. And I know that my friend isn't a huge Funko Pop fan, and they make fun of me for being this old and still liking them. But joke's on you, you're gonna have one in your house now. So we'll just set Trevor off to the side there for a second as we look at the next couple pops that I ended up picking up. And before I show off the last two, if you enjoy these videos, it would be very helpful for us if you would click the like button, consider clicking subscribe as well. It helps get these videos out for more people to see. Now let's look at the final two. We've got a Snoop Dogg. I was very pumped to see this one in the clearance section. Snoop Dogg is one that we weren't necessarily planning on adding to our collection, but if you watched one of our recent videos, we got the Snoop Dogg Lakers jersey out of one of the K-Dog and Fish mystery boxes, which was amazing. So when I saw this one, I thought it might be kind of cool to have just a regular old Snoop Dogg along with his basketball jersey look. It's a pretty unique look to this as well, and this is a pretty cool look. You see he's got the large hair. Right? It really is kind of disproportionate to his body in terms of this Funko Pop, and I don't think that they even included a base for this one, so I'm not sure how well he stands. Actually, that's pretty good. I am impressed because he's a very top-heavy pop, and I did not think he was going to stand upright, so that's really cool. And that leaves one final Funko Pop to show. I don't think it should be a surprise what I ended up getting. I need two hands for this. I picked up, of course, Batman in Batwing. And you can see all of the different Flash characters that are on the back. We've got a couple of different Batman versions as well, which is pretty cool. So I know, Batman's gonna be a pretty prominent role in the Flash movie, which is amazing. I had to pick this one up just to, again, add to the growing Batman collection. Now they've taped the top of this one, so I think I'm gonna open it from the bottom. which they've also taped, but I don't mind if it rips a little bit more down there. Oh, I actually got that off pretty clean. Now that being said, I'm being pretty careful with the box, but this is honestly a pop that I'm going to have to display out of box. It just looks so cool, and I can tell already, even without the plastic completely off. It comes in 2 pieces for this one. It's not already attached to the base, which is nice, but it'll be a nice little snap in there. Before I do, just check out the detail on the bottom of the Batwing even. That's really awesome of them to do, because I guess when it's on the stand, you will be able to probably see a little bit underneath it. I don't know if it goes probably this way, tip at the front. Oh, I was wrong. You can see that there's a smaller part on the top here. So where that narrows in, that slides into that spot, and it actually goes with the point at the back. I anticipated that be at the front. There we go. So when it sits, you can kind of see there, he's elevated pretty well. If I just hold it up, you can see that when it's sitting, it totally looks like he's just flying through the air there. And I mean, obviously the proportions of this one are not entirely accurate. Batman himself looks almost as large as the Batwing. You don't have to get all the exact proportions right when you're just dealing with these little things. And if you look closely, you can kind of see it on the camera there, that even on his display, there's some little buttons. So there we are, just a quick little video to show off a mini haul that I got from Toys R Us today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy hauling!